General Hospital Weekly Predictions. Drew sets up Michael, Snatches Alibi. It's another whirlwind week in Port Charles, and General Hospital fans are in for a rollercoaster of suspense, deception, and emotional twists. The upcoming episodes promise shocking betrayals, intense confrontations, and a web of secrets that threatens to unravel even the most carefully laid plans. At the center of this chaos, Drew Kane and Michael Corinthos, whose complicated relationship is about to hit a breaking point. For weeks, viewers have witnessed Drew's simmering frustration and growing desperation. His life has been a labyrinth of half-truths and dangerous alliances, and he's beginning to realize that the walls are closing in. Michael, as ever, remains a wildcard, juggling loyalty, justice, and personal demons. But this week, Drew's cunning takes center stage as he orchestrates a plan that could shake the Corinthos family to its core. Drew's calculated move. It starts with a seemingly innocent encounter between Drew and Michael. Fans know that Drew thrives on subtlety. His ability to manipulate circumstances without immediate detection has made him a formidable player in Port Charles. This week, however, his tactics are more daring than ever. Drew is setting Michael up in a way that could jeopardize his reputation and freedom. The setup is masterful in its simplicity. Drew knows that Michael is already under scrutiny due to previous legal entanglements and the relentless pressures of running sunny Corinthos' empire. By engineering a scenario where Michael appears complicit in a misdeed, Drew is effectively snatching away Michael's alibi. The result: Michael finds himself trapped, with few options to defend his innocence while Drew watches from the shadows, calculating his next move. Tension builds in the Corinthos family. As this week unfolds, tension within the Corinthos household reaches a boiling point. Sonny, ever the protective father, senses that something is amiss with Michael but struggles to pinpoint the source. Carly, torn between her maternal instincts and her role in the family business, tries to mediate but is pulled into the escalating drama. Meanwhile, Michael, always quick on his feet, begins to suspect that he is being manipulated, but by whom? Fans should keep a close eye on Drew's interactions with other key characters, including Nell, Anna, and even Cameron. Each conversation, each glance, carries a weight of hidden meaning. Drew's strategy is not just about framing Michael, it's about isolating him emotionally and strategically. By removing potential allies and creating doubt, Drew is methodically tightening his grip on the situation. Michael's desperate struggle. Michael's struggle is a highlight of the week. Forced to confront accusations he didn't expect, he must navigate a dangerous maze of lies and half-truths. His attempts to reclaim control are met with resistance at every turn. Evidence that once seemed favorable now appears damning, and allies are rendered powerless as Drew's setup takes effect. The emotional toll is significant. Michael's usually steady demeanor begins to crack as frustration and fear collide. The audience is treated to moments of vulnerability that humanize him in ways rarely seen when he's in control. These episodes will not just focus on the legal and strategic elements of the plot, but also on the personal consequences of betrayal and deception. Drew's darker side emerges. Drew has long been portrayed as a morally complex character, but this week, his darker tendencies come to the forefront. The act of snatching Michael's alibi is not just a tactical move, it's a window into Drew's psyche. The lengths to which he is willing to go highlight his obsession with control and his determination to manipulate the narrative in his favor. Viewers will notice a shift in Drew's demeanor. His charm and wit, often used to disarm others, now carry an edge of menace. Small gestures, fleeting expressions, and subtle dialogue hint at a growing ruthlessness that could spell trouble for anyone who underestimates him. It's a reminder that Drew is not merely a pawn in the Port Charles chessboard, he is a master strategist, willing to bend the rules in pursuit of his objectives. The stakes are higher than ever. The ramifications of Drew's plan are extensive. Michael's professional life is jeopardized, and his personal relationships are strained. Trust becomes a rare commodity as suspicions multiply, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats. Who will step in to uncover the truth? Will Michael find a way to outsmart Drew, or will Drew's manipulations succeed in isolating him completely? Additionally, the ripple effects extend beyond the Corinthos family. Other residents of Port Charles, law enforcement, friends, and even rival mobsters, are drawn into the tension. This week's storyline promises to intersect with multiple ongoing plotlines, creating a sense of interconnected suspense that is quintessential General Hospital. Predictions and speculations. As the week progresses, fans can expect several key developments. 1. Michael faces accusations. Drew's setup will place Michael in a position where his actions are questioned, forcing him to defend himself under intense scrutiny. 2. Family tensions escalate. Sunny and Carly's concern for Michael grows, leading to heated arguments and emotional confrontations. 3. Alliances shift. Unexpected alliances may form as characters attempt to navigate the unfolding chaos, with some siding with Drew unknowingly. 4. Drew's confidence peaks. Drew's calculated moves give him a temporary upper hand, but overconfidence could prove to be his Achilles heel. 5. Climactic confrontation. By the end of the week, Michael is poised to confront Drew directly, setting the stage for explosive drama and potential redemption. Final thoughts. This week's episodes promise a masterclass in suspense, intrigue, and emotional storytelling. Drew's calculated plan to set up Michael and snatch his alibi demonstrates the show's ability to weave complex character dynamics with high-stakes drama. Fans can expect every scene to be charged with tension, every conversation layered with hidden meaning, and every decision carrying weighty consequences. In the world of General Hospital, loyalty and betrayal are two sides of the same coin, and this week, Drew and Michael exemplify that duality perfectly. Viewers should brace themselves for shocking revelations, heartbreaking confrontations, and a suspenseful ride that will leave them eagerly anticipating what comes next. As Port Charles holds its breath, one thing is certain: Drew's machinations have changed the game, and Michael must summon all his wit, courage, and resilience to reclaim his life before it's too late. It's a week that will test the bonds of family, friendship, and trust, and no one in Port Charles will emerge unscathed.